episode 2 of Mercedes Ranch Kitchen. Today we're making challah bread. In my mixing bowl, I have 1.5 cups of lukewarm water, 2 packets or about 1.5 tablespoons of active dry yeast, and a tablespoon of sugar mixed, and we're gonna let it proof for about 5 minutes in a warm spot. Once it's done proofing, we're going to put in 1/2 cup of oil as well as 4 of the eggs. We're gonna reserve 1 of the eggs for the egg wash at the end. And then we're gonna add the sugar and the salt and mix it all together. Once we have our wet ingredients together, we're gonna start adding our dry. So we'll add our flour 1 cup at a time, from about 8 to 8.5 cups, depending on where you are and what humidity, but we want a soft, pliable dough. You can do it by hand or with your KitchenAid mixer. The dough has come together in a soft, pliable dough, and it should be elastic, meaning you can pull it up and it doesn't tear apart easily. You can do like the window pane test. We're gonna let this rise for about an hour in a warm spot in an oiled bowl covered with plastic wrap. Okay, now that the dough has doubled in size, you're gonna take the plastic wrap off, and all you're gonna do is envision your enemy. Got it? And you're gonna punch it. Just like that. Then you're going to put this back on here and let it rise for another half hour. All right, your bread has been proofing for about half an hour, and it has doubled in size again, or at least it's back to before you punched it. And we're gonna roll it out onto a lightly floured surface and cut it into half, and then each half into 6 equal parts. So we'll have 2 different loaves. This is the hard part. We're gonna braid it. Now that you have your 12 little balls of dough, we're gonna make them into 12 to 16 inch strands. And then we're gonna braid them. And I have them written down, the instructions, on a piece of scrap junk mail, so that I can reference, because we go from each, we're gonna make 2 loaves, and so there'll be 6 strands, and you're gonna take the outside right rope, move over 2 strands to the center, the second from the left rope, move over 4 strands to the outside right, and then do the outside left rope, move over 2 strands to the center, and second from the right rope, move over 4 strands to the outside left. And you're gonna repeat that until you have all of it braided. I'll reference the recipe or write them down. Alright, so we have 6 strands here. You're gonna take your right outside rope, move over 2 strands to the center. Then you're gonna take the second from the left, which is right here, move over 4 strands so that it becomes the right outside rope. From there, we're gonna take the outside left rope, move over 2 strands to the center. Then, we're gonna take the second from the right rope, which is right here, and move over 4 strands so that it becomes the left outside. And there's the start of our braid. Then we're just gonna repeat that. So outside right rope, move over 2 strands to be the center. Okay, I'm gonna have to space this out a little bit more. Then we're gonna take the second from the left rope, move over 4 strands to then become the outside rope. Then we're gonna take the outside left rope, move over 2 strands so that it's in the center, and then the second from the right rope, move over 4 strands so it becomes that. I'm gonna redo this so it looks a little bit better, but it should come out looking something like that. That's not easy, is it? But if I can do it, Michael can do it. So once you have them both on a parchment lined cookie sheet, we're gonna brush it with egg wash. So you're going to beat an egg in a bowl, and we're gonna do half of that on each loaf, and they're gonna let it rise for about an hour. Your bread's been proofed again. You're gonna put another coat of egg wash in it, and then in the oven at 375 for 30 to 35 minutes until it's golden brown. Here it is, what it looks like after it's been cooking. Smelling divine, looking divine. 30 minutes later, I would recommend using a slightly larger cookie sheet so that they don't melt into one, but that's okay. We can always cut them apart. Here it is cut. A beautiful, spongy, delicious piece of bread. Enjoy.